It was the magic of the middle order overs. Exceptional bowling by Kuldeep Yadav and Jasprit Bumrah had Pakistan reduced from 155 for 2 to 171 for 7. The duo ripped up all of Pakistan's calculations, and all of that after Babar Azam had scored a half century and Rizwan one shot. The Pakistanis were eventually bowled out for 191 in 42.5 overs. Have a look at what happened in the first innings. We will show you what happened in the first innings. I have with me in the studio two former Indian cricketers, Vijay Daya and Sabah Karim. Vijay, again the magic of the middle overs that really opened up the holes in Pakistani batting order, so to say.
I'll say about the Indian middle order bowling first, because the reason why we're saying this team is so strong in these conditions, because the ability to take wicket in the middle overs, which is a big channel as far as the 50 over is concerned. But look at the Indian side; they have so many options. A good captaincy here. Kuldeep got a couple of wickets in an over, and straight away bringing back Bumrah, putting extra pressure, and well set Rizwan, going in the next over itself. Phenomenal performance by Indian bowling attack.
Just talk a little bit about Jasprit Bumrah, how phenomenal he was today. It was not the opening wickets that he got, but his ability to come in the middle and create that magic.
He's such an intelligent bowler, Rika. He knows how to operate in these conditions. Why only these conditions? You put him anywhere, he'll always remain a very potent attack for India. And today, I think Bumrah was handled very well by Rohit Sharma. The moment Rohit realized that there is a window of opportunity, he brought back Jasprit Bumrah and actually silenced the entire Pakistan batting lineup. And that's what Bumrah is capable of. He gives you so many options to the captain. New ball, middle overs, end overs, wherever you want to pick up wickets, if you want to break a partnership, he's always there for you. On top of that, I feel that Bumrah is a good reader of the game, and he can also understand what the batsman is trying to do, and accordingly he makes his own plans. And then on so many occasions he's been so effective. So efficacy wise, he was brilliant in terms of precision, in terms of the right length to bowl. We saw all that in Bumrah's spell. So elated for India, but very disappointing for Pakistan. 155 for 3, it seemed that after that they were clueless as to how to go about it. And I was chatting with Vijay before we came here. I said, for a team to excel, it's very important to understand your game plan. How do you want to take it forward?
Right.
At that stage, where they're aspiring to get to 320, that's not possible because you don't have that kind of depth. So look to get 260, 270, even 250 on board. At least you can post some kind of challenge.
The predictor was showing 286 when they were batting together.
Yeah, so good, get to 260 without Babar Azam. How will you get to 300? That's ruled out against a strong bowling attack like India.
And I'll just add one more thing, what Sabah has just mentioned here. Having game plan is one thing. Game sense is a bigger thing. I mean, like if things are not going in your favor, how do? You just try and stitch another partnership there, hang in there. You have not even played full 50 overs.
Exactly, that's the thing. I mean, it's a 50 over match, 50 over a side, and Pakistan didn't manage to play.
And that kind of wicket, there was nothing on the surface. That's the reason why you talk about the brilliance of Indian bowling unit and the mindset. If you remember, we were talking about in pre-show about difference between Bumrah and Afridi. I think Bumrah is mentally so strong and he's so smart. Again, today, no bounces, no Yorkers, just using whatever help was available
hard
from
length that he was.
Absolutely, and keep putting pressure again and again. He makes sure that he asks questions on every ball.
Well, during the show, you had something to say.
No, I wanted to just add to whatever Vijay said. I said there are so many wicket-taking options for Rohit Sharma. I think that is where India is such a strong bowling attack. So in the initial spell, Bumrah failed to take a wicket. Mohammad Siraj came back and got a wicket. Hardik Pandya got a wicket. And then in the middle overs, when there was a partnership being stitched, Rohit Sharma brought back Siraj, got the big wicket of Babar Azam. So as a captain, you feel so comfortable that you have so many wicket-taking options with you.
True.
And I think that's a huge advantage in a big tournament like the World Cup.
And it's so visible, sir. Why, if you look at the scorecard, 6 bowlers use, 5 bowlers taking 2 wickets each.
Each of them taking 2 wickets. Osama, you're standing by at the Ahmedabad Stadium. What's the mood like there? Some of the spectators must be getting out now during the break. And tell us, what are you picking up from them?
Well, Rika, you see me happy and smiling right now. It wasn't the case when Babar Azam and Rizwan were batting at one point of time, and 150 odd runs for 2 wickets. It did look like that the score is going to be in excess of 300, but the Indian bowlers, they made sure that they came to the party and made sure that Pakistan did not run away with the game, and it was a very, very crucial middle over stage, like you rightly mentioned, and the mood of the fans after the third wicket fell. The mood of the fans was absolutely electric. Everyone started getting involved in the game, and it did feel like that the 12th men were the fans who were inside the stadium, not just inside but outside also. Every time you would hear the crowd roaring inside, the people outside the stadium would also join in, and they would also get into that celebration mode. There were moments when it did feel like Pakistan would take the game away, but thanks to Bumrah and Kuldeep, who made sure that India.
I'll have to ask you a question. You know, last time I was in Ahmedabad, there were just so many people, not just inside the stadium, but also outside the stadium, because they didn't get tickets to get into the venue. Is it the same this time around as well? Lots of people getting there, thinking that they might get some box office sales?
I can show you the number of fans who are still outside, who are basically trying to get a sense of what is happening inside, because most of these people, they haven't managed to get the tickets, and a lot of these people were disappointed. But at the same time, you see, with these people, they were sitting outside. They were watching the match on their phones, on their devices, and everyone seemed to be involved. And like you rightly mentioned, a lot of people, there are, if my camera person can show, the entire road, the entire stretch, right from the metro station, which is half a kilometer down the right of the stadium, till the very end of this road. On the opposite side, the entire road is still jam-packed. Imagine the kind of numbers, the number of people who are inside the stadium right now. It's pretty much the same number of people who are waiting outside the stadium. So obviously, despite the fact that a lot of these people who haven't managed to get the tickets, they're still very excited and still very involved in the game, and that is what an India-Pakistan game does to the fans. And a lot of these fans are hoping that because India has managed to bowl out Pakistan for 190 odd runs, they would be able to get to that total very, very easily, and get that 8-0 the record, better that record from 7-0 to 8-0. Rika, back to you.
I know somehow you're having a tough time there managing the crowd while you do the OB. It's not easy. Absolutely. Where is your blue? He's actually showing off his accreditation. He's one of those privileged characters out in the middle who can actually get into the press box, watch the match, and so many of them outside there wanting to catch a glimpse of their heroes. Thank you very much, Osama. Keep safe there, because I know the crowd tends to get unruly in an India-Pakistan match, particularly when India wins. Keep yourself in a safe.
I like to say just a short thing that I would want to say, that the crowd here has pretty much not been unruly as of now, and most of the crowd have been very friendly. They have been in fact very welcoming of the rest of the fans, the Pakistani fans who have come here. They are in very small numbers, but still these fans have been very accommodating, and they've made sure that everyone enjoys the game, rather than because of the rivalry there might be some elements who might get unruly, but we haven't really seen that here.
Well, thank you very much. We will keep coming back to you during the course of the game, and once possibly India makes it 8-0. Pratibha, to you, I know you are at a screening in Bangalore with the fans. It's a private screening. Tell us what's the excitement there. Some of your fans were worried when Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan were having that partnership in the middle.
That's right. In fact, I did see a wave of emotions playing right through the course of this match. It started off with a lot of cheer, and then there was some tension, and then I saw people dancing and hooting and whistling away to glory when the match was on. And right now, it is definitely going to be a nail-biting match for the rest of it that we'll have to witness. But then what is interesting is that I have people from all walks of life who've gathered here in this residential complex, and one striking fan is this little one who has come here mainly to watch Virat Kohli. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. How big a fan are you of Virat Kohli?
Very big fan.
Okay. And you did tell me that you're very disappointed today because your mother isn't here.
Yeah.
And why?
She told that she does not like cricket and I asked her to come down.
Right.
Yeah, she did not come. I told like
He's extremely disappointed that while he was dancing around here and, waving away to glory as Team India was bowling away, and he was extremely disappointed that his mother wasn't here to witness this moment of glory. But what is the most turning point in this match, would you say?
I think Babar Azam's wicket was the turning point from where their tumbling started for the Pakistan batting lineup. So restricting them to 191, I think it's very good for India. So we hope that the Indian batting goes well and we win the match, and all cheers for India.
How tensed are you as Team India gets onto the batting field?
Not really tense, but I think it should be an easy chase. 155 to 191, it's a great comeback by India. I think they will keep up the momentum.
Right.
I hope India improves their net run rate now.
Right. One interesting fan is this lady who watches every match, and it's not just India or any other country, but she just does not fail to watch a cricket match that is on. She is there in front of the television set. Am I right?
Yeah, that's definitely.
Right.
Now I am eagerly waiting for our Indian team.
Right.
That is innings. Where they'll win the match.
She actually went to the temple. So did you go to the temple, and what did you pray for?
I did pray for India's victory.
Yeah. So let's all cheer for Team India. Hip hip. Hooray! Hooray! Right, back at you.
Well, wherever the Indian fans are, they are dancing in their drawing rooms, they are dancing in the aisles, because India has been able to bowl Pakistan out for 191 runs. Thank you very much, Pratibha, for joining us on the broadcast. Sabah, back to you. Turning point of the game of the first innings, the wicket of Babar Azam, would you say?
Has to be, because that's the time where, to some extent, the resurrection has been started by Babar Azam and Rizwan, and both of them were quite capable of getting Pakistan to a big score like 290, 300. And I think that spell from Mohammad Siraj and then back-to-back wickets by Jasprit Bumrah that actually broke the back of the Pakistan batting lineup. And lower down the order, I don't think they had enough experience to withstand this terrific assault from the Indian bowling lineup.
And Pakistan doing Pakistan things.
Yeah, that's what they say, very unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get with them. But I'll just add to that thing that we're saying, that wicket have changed. Both of them understand each other really well. And when they are batting, you score run from both ends. The problem is, after that, it's almost 80% runs coming from only one end. And that puts a lot of pressure on one of them who's batting, either it's Babar or Rizwan. And that's the reason why you see those partnership was never there. But yeah, Babar's wicket, and we've been saying all along, on a pitch like this, he was all set. And I think when he went back, he must be cursing himself that he's missed out on a really, really big opportunity, and not only for himself, for his team as well, to put them in a situation from where they could have, called the shots.
Both the spinners also bowled very well. None of the Pakistan batters, including Babar Azam or Mohammad Rizwan, were able to accelerate against the two spinners. Jadeja bowled wicket-to-wicket kind of a line, didn't get any turn off the surface, but was able to restrict the batters because of his accuracy and his discipline. Kuldeep Yadav, on the other hand, again so robust in his approach, very precise in his line and length, and then used his wrong uns so effectively. So I think these two also contributed, and that is why the pressure kept building up. No wonder Babar Azam had to play that kind of a shot to a delivery that came in after pitching from Mohammad Siraj.